Welcome back to Wisconsin, family. We've been having a lovely time here at the Princeton Club, and as promised, we are now joined by President Andy Haugen. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing great.
So we've been having a great time. I'm going to try and stump Justin real quick before we start.
Okay.
Justin, do you know what 2 of the top reasons people have as an excuse to not work out might be?
I don't know.
There's 2. One is it's not fun. People
Okay.
don't have fun.
Okay.
I think we won't have a problem with that here.
No.
And also that they have children, they're not sure what to do with the kids.
Oh, that's true. That's
Another
true.
one we're going to help you out with in just a minute. But we're going to talk about some other things first, Andy. I'm
Yeah.
going to brag on you for a minute. The Princeton Club has been voted the best of Madison over 20 times. That's incredible. Congratulations on your success. That's great. What do you think it is that has given you such longevity in terms of your success rate here?
Yeah, I really think it started with the founder, Dave Gary. He instilled some pretty solid principles in the company of just a commitment to excellence, but then a commitment to the members. So we say committed to excellence, committed to you. And if you really let those drive the decisions over the years, it's really always been about that. So what can we be excellent with, and how can we really be committed to our members to make sure that they get the results that they want? And so that's turned into us building new facilities, upgrading facilities, constantly producing what's new in the market. We built this new facility.
The proof is in the pudding, like you said earlier. Look at this place. It's incredible.
Even the addition of the express clubs, right? That's been a recent addition for us, but that was driven by how do we better serve our members in Madison? Madison's growing, and it has to be a convenient thing.
Right.
And so now we're up to 9 locations as a company, and so it's really that convenience, that commitment to the members, always being at the top of our game, so that when the members choose to partner with us for their health and fitness, they get the results, and that's really what it's about, right, when you join the club.
I think that's so smart, because there are times I love this experience of being in a large gym and having all these great options and things to do, and the options for the kids, of course, is great. But occasionally you just want to run in and run out and get your quick, treadmill, and you've got some of those options too that might be literally down the street from your house. And I think that's really impressive. Good for you.
So you've been voted Best of Madison 20 times. So we know you've been around for at least 20 years. So you've been around for a while now. What do you see has changed in the fitness industry since the founding of the Princeton Club?
Sure. This is actually one of my favorite parts about it, to be honest, is that fitness is really for everybody at this point. It started out a little more like a specialized industry of somebody who's trying to build muscle.
Right.
But really in today's day and age, with so much research about the benefits of regular fitness and exercise, it's for everybody.
Right.
So it can be from somebody who's in their 80s that still wants to garden every day, to somebody who's just getting into fitness that wants to lose a little bit of weight. And so I think really the biggest change is that everybody's working out now.
Right.
And it just depends on what you're trying to have as your outcome, if it's for training for a specific sport or if it's just to live a better life.
Right.
Because you really, the energy levels you have, you sleep better.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want those 2 things right now, right? You feel better, and then just longevity, it reduces every major health risk out there. So, from that perspective, really, it's grown into everybody has to participate in fitness.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the nice things with our clubs, is that we have the different ways for people to plug in and engage in the club. It's not a one-size-fit-all for what people walk into our club. There's so many different options and ways and paths for them to be successful.
Right.
And I really think that's a big differentiator for us, is that we can plug them in. So if whatever your need is, we're going to be able to provide you.
Well, we talked about earlier, one of the biggest reasons not to work out is that it's not fun. Well, there's lots of options to tailor to each individual. And I think you hit the nail on the head to say that, people, we know now we have to work out.
Right.
We're not looking for that secret formula anymore.
Right.
We've given up. We know the basics. You got to do the right things for your body, eat well, and work out.
Right.
So you have to have options in order to make it fun for you. And on those same lines, let's talk a little bit about personal training, because you mentioned people do have different goals.
Yeah.
And sometimes personal training is great to reach a certain level of fitness, or even just for somebody who may have not been working out for a while to sort of get back in the routine.
Yeah.
So what kinds of options do you have for personal training?
Yeah, training is growing quite a bit right now, and I love it, because no matter who you are, you need a coach, right?
Yeah.
Even look at, if we'll use golf as an example, the top golfers in the world, their coaches are with them 7 days a week. And so from a fitness perspective, we all at some point kind of did something probably, and so you kind of have this idea of what you want to do.
Sure.
But again, it has to change and grow with you. And so the training at our club, you always have access to a professional to make sure you're on track, to be able to change it up and keep you going. So that goes from one-on-one training, where you get to work one-on-one with one of our nationally certified trainers. But the biggest trend right now is the group training concept.
Really?
So it's between 6 to 8, sometimes up to 10 members that will work with a trainer together as a group.
Yeah.
So it has a social component. You get to do it together with your friends or meet new friends in the club, but you still get that instruction from a trainer who can really push you.
Right.
And even if it's for 6 weeks, it gets you on that track again of where you need to go and pushes you a little harder than you push yourself.
Right.
No kidding. And I think that's a really smart way for people to get started too, because I think some of the hurdles of using a personal trainer might be a little bit of intimidation.
Yeah.
And so using a group might be a nice way for somebody to kind of get their feet wet and, like you said, have the additional motivation to sort of push yourself further than you may push yourself on your own.
Yeah. It's incredible. And you can do it for a little while. You can do it ongoing, but you know that that's there when you need it. And so when you join our clubs, that's what I tell people. We're going to get you there. We're going to find the right path to get you there. But if you want to work with us, it's going to happen.
Right.
And another thing you mentioned is making that change. I mean, you do tend to get stuck in a rut. So having options to change your fitness routine does help you get results. So obviously that's something you're cognizant of.
There's actually, not even on the training level, but the Group X programming that are all complimentary and free with every membership.
Yeah.
There's over 500 classes a month.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, you're not going to run out of
got some
different
options.
choices.
Right,
So,
you're speaking my language. I love
Got some options. And what I love about this place is it's really kind of a one-stop shop for fitness. And there's other businesses and so forth that exist within this sort of mall, I guess.
Yeah.
And if someone comes to visit for the first time, or I should ask, what are you currently working on right now to make the club better? I mean, there's always new things coming up, but what's coming up right now?
True. I mean, it kind of goes back to those founding principles of the company, right? Of committed to excellence and our members. And so one of the things I'm working on right now is really engaging with that member when they start and with our current members. And that's happening through the rollout of a new app. And so when you sign up, you'll have a Princeton Club app that you can access through your phone or your mobile device. And as it's going to track all of your workouts. You set goals within the app, so when you sign up, you'll have a workout goal, a calorie burn goal. You can join some of the other goals that our members will produce, or challenges, I should say. And then it tracks your workout inside the club and outside the club, keeps a running log, so it's easier to track your progress and hit that milestone, right? Because when you join, you want to, 6 weeks in, you want to feel like, hey, I hit this challenge and I'm heading towards my goal. So that's going to be a huge addition to just that ability to connect with the club.
No kidding.
You can sign up for trainers through the app. You can pull up our group exercise schedule, put it right into your calendar on your phone to give you a reminder to show up.
Just adding to the convenience.
Exactly.
That's really smart. We thought you had everything before. Now you really have everything. There's even an app for that.
Right. There you go.
Andy Haugen, thank you so much for having us. It's been just a pleasure to be here. We've really enjoyed it. So
Thanks so much for coming.
We want to thank all of our guests for joining us, and thanks to our viewers for watching. We'll see you next time on Wisconsin Family.
Every day